Very warm namaskar to all my palmistry lovers and welcome to the universe of palmistry. I'm again with you here today, but today I have something different. I won't be on the routine track. I'll bring something out of syllabus. We should do some fun also. But by fun, along with this fun, we are going to do some learnings also. So my today's topic will be that when we'll be discussing that why do we learn palmistry? Why do we use palmistry? What is the purpose of palmistry? Each and every person has a concept in his mind that palmistry is actually finding out solutions to pains and problems. But no pain and problem can be sorted out with the help of palmistry. Yes, palmistry is a guideline. It will direct you to that direction in which your problem can be solved. That problem can be minimized. The impact of the problem can be reduced. So you always have to learn that whatever karmas we have done, we have to face them. Karmas can never be avoided. Problems can never be avoided. Good things can never be avoided, but their impact can be reduced. Their impact can be increased. Why? Because that will depend upon our karmas. What is actually karmas? Karmas is, in a short form, an action. In Hindi we call it karam, in English we call it action. What is the action we are taking in our life? That is our karmas, right? Now see, some people get many things very easily. Some people get things with great problems after many efforts. For example, we all go out for a picnic and we are all enjoying ourselves. All of a sudden, it clicks to our mind, let's purchase a property. So we all go out again and search for a property, but one person sees a property and purchases it in his first attempt. The other person sees 2-3 properties and then he purchases it. One person has to struggle for many months and then finally he gets a property. One has to struggle for years and then get a property, and one person keeps on struggling but he does not get a property. Why? That depends upon the quality of our hand. Both the left and the right hand have to be analyzed, because the non-working hand is his destiny and the working hand is his karmas. We have to see the quality of both the hands and then decide what is actually in our karmas. Is our past birth more stronger than the present birth, or the present birth is more stronger than the past birth? And accordingly, whatever we do will decide this thing. Now we also have a free will. There are many people who don't want to take any action. They're just sitting idle. That is called free will. That is also indicated on the palm. That are you in the mode of free will only, or are you actually working? What are you doing? So in other words, your karma decides your future, your present, and it is all based upon your past. It is an echo of the past and it is creating the future. It is blessing the present. You receive a blessing in your present, you create a future, and you face the impacts of the past. This is what actually is karma. This should be very clear to you. But there is a free will always. Why? See, you always see I'll be explaining it soon in this chart, but let me tell you the gist of this topic. I was talking about karmas and free will. What is free will? We always see what is the benefit of this action. Why should we take an action in one direction? For example, there are many sports people. I'll just narrate a small story. There are two teams, Team A and Team B. They both have to play. Now Team B thinks, should I play? I don't know. I don't feel like playing. He does not take any action. That is called free will. Team A, one person thinks, if we play, maybe we will be winning. Let's take a try. Let's make a try. Let's move ahead. That is their next action. Right? That is called free will. One is ready to take an action. The other one is not ready to take an action. That is called free will. Now, till now we have learned what is karma, what is action, what is palmistry, and what does palmistry give us, what does palmistry depend upon, and what is actually free will. I'll just narrate a small story again, that very soon you'll understand that what I want to tell you. See, this is our left hand and this is our right hand. In this picture, I've put 3 pictures. All of them have got the left and the right hands, right? For example, all these people are right-handed people. So their destiny hands are the left hands, and their karmic hands, working hands, are their right hands. Right? Now the quality of this hand will decide the quality of their life which they have brought from their past birth. It's not in this birth, it is from their past birth. And this will decide the quality of life they will make in this birth and what will happen in the future. But for this, they need to do some action. Let's take up a story now. The story is that two teams play together. Now, what is the purpose of two teams playing in a game? Losing or winning, right? The main purpose of the team is always losing and winning. Now, one team will surely lose and one team will surely win. Now, how will you decide what is better, what is not better? See, this means that when both the teams are playing, they have got two purposes. One purpose is physical fitness and the other purpose is losing or winning. The purpose of physical fitness works for both the teams. Why? Because when both of them will play, their body will move and they will be physically fit. And losing and winning is the subordinate, which shows that today maybe they are losing, tomorrow they may win. So they have got a future also. They were playing in the present, they have a future, and in the past they had made a team. This is called past, present and future. All three of them are based on the karmas. And in this comes the free will. So I have explained four things to you. One is free will, one is action, one is your past karmas, one is your present karmas, and one is your future karmas. These are 5 things, not 4 things, sorry. I have to explain to you 5 things. What? First of all, you decide whether you want to play or not. That is your free will. Now once you have decided, you will take an action. Once you take an action, some things will depend upon your past. Maybe your team may not be very strong. Maybe the team may be very strong. Some things depend upon your present, the way you are working today. Some things depend upon the future. In this way, life moves on. When life moves on, you get many results. Fine. Now see, I'll explain it to you furthermore. But before that, let me tell you one thing. See, your left hand is always what you have brought with you. What does it mean by what have you brought with you? The total accumulation of the good and the bad in the past birth is called Sanchit Karmas. Fine. The total accumulation of whatever you have made in your past birth is called Sanchit Karmas. Out of those Sanchit Karmas, some of the things are taken out. Because everything cannot be given to you. You can't hold so many things in one time. So out of those karmas, some of the karmas are given to you to carry with you in this birth. Those are called the prarabdha karmas. Prarabdha means the present situation. So your left hand shows what are the prarabdha karmas that you have brought with you. The quality of the lines, the quality of the hand, the quality of the fingers, the palm, everything decides what have you brought with you in this birth. This is your prarabdha karmas. Sanchit were the total karmas. Prarabdha is what have you brought with you in this birth. And then there are the kriyamani karmas. Kriyaman karmas. Kriyaman karmas means the karmas or the actions that you are doing in this birth. In this birth. So this hand is your this birth. And this will decide, the quality will decide, the lines will decide, the fingers will decide, the thumb will decide, everything will decide what will you do in this birth. In this, along with this, you have got some free will also. Now you have got a choice. I tell you go and work, but you have got a choice. It's my wish whether I'll go or not. But you should go, isn't it? So if you whether you go or not will be seen from the working hand. The kriyamani actions will be seen from the working hand. The cause and effect Both will be seen over here. This was the cause. This is the, and from this cause will be the action, and with the action will be the effect. That's why a karma is called the result of a cause and a action. The seed that you have sowed will be ripe in this birth. Along with this, you will be making your future. That is called the agami karmas. Things that you will be doing to create a good present and a good future. In a gist, we just analyzed everything together. If I just repeat it to you, it will be more easier to you. See, this is the hand of the person that you are visualizing. Fine. Now this person has a left hand over here and a right hand over here. If we look at this line is very good and this line is broken. So what does this indicate? That in his past karmas he did a better work. But in this birth he will be facing problems. But will those problems be overcome? Yes. How? Because he has brought good karmas with him. So this good karmas will support him. But if this hand is also weak, these lines could be missing or could be broken. In that situation, he will be facing problems. So in this way, both the hands are correlated. If we see this lady's hand, this line is very light, but this line is very dark. This person has brought a good karma with her. But in this birth, she has made it much better. In my previous video, I was explaining this hand that this person is very spiritual. What does this show? That this person brought good karmas with her and in this birth, she is further increasing it. On this point, I'll give you another story. I'll just tell you one story. Whenever a person comes with him in this world, he always brings 2 bowls with him. Fine. Whenever a person comes in this world, he always brings 2 bowls with him. Holding those bowls, he's entering this world. One is the bowl of bad karmas and one is the bowl of good karmas. Right? Now the bad karmas are here and the right karmas are here. He is holding both the palms, the bowls in his hand. Now what happens? Can he remove the bad karmas? No. Can he remove the good karmas? No. He has to take both of them with him. He has to carry the 2 bowls with him always. But he can do one thing. He can take a bigger bowl and put the good karmas in that and make this bowl the same. Which will have more weightage now? The bowl of good karmas. So if a person brings a weak destiny and improves his actions in this birth, his life can improve. But if a person brings bad karmas with him and does not take any action, his life can get worst. So this is what we actually make. This is what we actually do. This is what is called karmas. When we increase the quality of our good karmas, the quality of the weak karmas automatically gets reduced. When we do good things, the pains and problems automatically reduce. Because the energies increase. The better things start working. The better actions start working. So your karma creates your future now. Now your present has been created. See, she brought a good past. She improved her future, present, and now she's going to go on a better future. So in this way, this will take her action in 3 different areas. What? This was a very good level. She increased that level and the next level will be a higher level. In this level, I started doing some religious pujas. In this level, I started doing some meditations. And in the next level, it may be a level of moksha. This is actually what we should learn from palmistry. How can we start our journey from the physical world to the mental world, to the emotional world, to the spiritual world? We are living in this small practical world. In this small practical world, we are very emotional. We have a very good mental level. And after that good mental level, we start our spiritual level. And finally, we'll be reaching a level which will give us a very good and healthy life in this birth, a happy life in this birth, and a very bright future ahead. I hope you liked my video out of the box. It was just different, out of the syllabus, but I just wish to share it with you. So I just talked about what palmistry is. How does palmistry reveal the theory of karmas on your palm? Both the palms are so bright, beautifully decorated with the karmas of good karmas, bad karmas, the karmas you totally have, the karmas you have brought with you, the karmas you are doing, and the results that those karmas will give you. So I hope you all work hard and achieve a very bright future and a very good and healthy life. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Namaskar.